Welcome, football fans. What a match we've just witnessed. Nigeria versus Russia, ending in a thrilling 1-1 draw. Though labelled a friendly, the intensity was anything but casual. Nigeria, backed by their passionate home crowd, started strong. Russia, determined and well-prepared, matched their energy. Both teams played to win, delivering a hard-fought contest. The stadium buzzed with excitement from the first whistle. Fans waved flags, sang, and created an electric atmosphere. Nigeria dominated early, but Russia's resilience showed in the second half. It was a classic game of two halves. Each team had their moment. The draw felt fair, reflecting the balance of play. This match was a showcase of football's power to unite and thrill. Both sets of supporters made it a memorable occasion. The Super Eagles' home advantage was clear, but Russia's fight was impressive. Now, let's dive into the key moments that defined this encounter. Stay tuned for the action. Nigeria burst out of the gates, pressing high and moving the ball with purpose. Samuel Chukwueze threatened early, using his pace to carve open Russia's defense and forcing a sharp save. Wilfred Ndidi anchored the midfield, breaking up attacks and launching Nigeria forward. The Super Eagles' confidence was clear. They controlled the tempo and pinned Russia back. The breakthrough came when Alex Iwobi surged forward and fired a shot that deflected into Victor Osimhen's path. Osimhen, ever the poacher, reacted instantly and slotted home. 1-0 to Nigeria, and the crowd erupted. The goal was a reward for Nigeria's relentless start. Russia looked rattled, struggling to cope with the Super Eagles' intensity. Chukwueze and Iwobi kept probing, searching for a second. Ndidi's dominance in midfield gave Nigeria a solid platform. The home side's energy was infectious, feeding off the fans. Russia's defense was under siege, barely holding on. Nigeria's early lead set the tone for a pulsating first half. The Super Eagles looked hungry for more, but Russia wasn't out of it yet. The stage was set for a dramatic contest. Osimhen's goal sent the stadium into a frenzy, green and white flags everywhere, the roar deafening. The fans' passion was unmatched, lifting the team's spirits even higher. Songs and chants echoed, turning the stands into a sea of celebration. Nigeria played with swagger, feeding off the crowd's energy. The Super Eagles kept possession, probing for a second goal. Russia, stunned, struggled to regroup as Nigeria pressed on. The home crowd became the 12th man, urging every attack. Nigeria's confidence soared, their play full of belief. Russia's coach looked anxious, his team under relentless pressure. The Super Eagles created more chances, threatening to double their lead. Russia had to dig deep just to stay in the game. The atmosphere was electric football at its finest. Every Nigerian touch was cheered, every attack anticipated. The first half belonged to Nigeria, both on the pitch and in the stands. But the game was far from over. The second half began with a noticeable shift. Russia emerged with renewed determination. Tactical changes and fresh legs gave them new life. They pressed higher, challenging Nigeria's control. Russia's formation tweak added attacking threat, putting pressure on Nigeria's defense. The Super Eagles, so dominant before, now found themselves on the back foot. Russia's substitutes injected energy, helping them win the midfield battle. The visitors started to dictate possession, building attacks patiently. Nigeria struggled to keep the ball, forced into deeper positions. Russia's direct play and quick passing unsettled the hosts. The momentum swung. Russia looked increasingly dangerous. The Super Eagles had to adapt, defending in numbers. The crowd sensed the shift, urging Nigeria to respond. Russia's pressure mounted and chances began to appear. The game's balance had changed completely. An equalizer felt inevitable as Russia pushed forward. The stage was set for a tense finish. Russia's relentless pressure finally paid off. Artem Dzyuba rose above the defense to head home a well-worked equalizer. The Russian bench erupted, and the momentum swung their way. Nigeria's defense, so solid earlier, was now under siege. The stadium's mood shifted. Nerves replaced celebration. Russia pressed for a winner, brimming with confidence. Nigeria tried to regroup, pushing forward through Osimhen. The midfield became a battleground, both teams desperate for control. Russia's defense tightened, denying Nigeria clear chances. The intensity was sky high, every tackle fiercely contested. Both sides searched for a late breakthrough. The match became end-to-end, thrilling for the neutrals. Nigeria's fans rallied, urging their team on. But Russia held firm, determined not to concede again. The equalizer set up a dramatic final act. Late substitutions brought fresh energy. Lookman and Onyedika injected pace and drive for Nigeria. Both teams threw everything forward in the frantic closing minutes. Russia threatened from a free kick, but Nigeria's keeper stood tall. Lookman nearly snatched it on the break, his shot flashing wide. The tension was palpable as the clock ticked down. The referee's whistle signaled the end. Nigeria won, Russia won. A fair result. Nigeria's first-half brilliance matched by Russia's second-half fight. Both teams showed quality and character, making for a memorable friendly. The managers will take plenty of lessons from this contest. The fans were treated to a showcase of skill, passion and drama. Who was your player of the match? Osimhen, Dzuba or Ndidi? Let us know your pick. Until next time, keep enjoying the beautiful game. Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed the analysis, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more match breakdowns, and don't forget to comment below. Who was your man of the match? See you in the next one, football fans. Until then, stay passionate, stay tactical.